Hi everyone, what is up? Welcome back. As you can see, I am back. I'm finally back home. I came back a little bit more than a week ago. I've been on vacation for basically half of the month of August, hence my absence. I hope you had a great summer. I enjoyed my vacation so much, especially because I got to actually go on vacation in the month of August, which is so strange for me. I've never been like, since I started working when I was 23 years old, I've never done like booked a vacation in the month of August, because August is the busiest month of the year, especially if you want to go to warmer places. So I tend to avoid going on vacation during August because I have the chance to actually choose whenever I want to go on vacation with my job, luckily. But this year I was so sick. I was like, no, I need to take a break. I need to go somewhere. And yeah, I went on vacation. I went back to Italy, to not to my home city, but very close to that, which is very close to the sea. I really needed to just take 10 days, no, it was a little bit more. Yeah, just a couple of weeks just for myself to spend, just going to the beach, read, and do absolutely nothing. But yeah, we've been back for a little bit more than a week, as I was saying, and I was waiting to just have a moment to be able to sit down and do this video, because I've been having this travel makeup bag sitting on there waiting to be open since I came back, because again, I wanted to film a video about it. I did the same last year. If you were here already, you might remember. But this year's makeup bag is way bigger than the one that I brought with me last year. Last year I was like on a very weird phase where I was trying to downsize everything in my life, and I really didn't want to pack a lot of stuff. Not that I brought that many stuff with me this time around, but if you remember the video from last year, you might realize that the bag that I brought with me this year is way bigger than the one that I brought with me last year. We're gonna have a look at what's inside it. I love filming and I love watching these travel makeup bag videos because they give me so much inspiration, they give me so many ideas. Let's start. Now let's stop rambling. So let's start with the makeup bag, because I'm probably gonna have some questions about it. As you can see, it opens up like this. You have, can you see? You have the space for the brushes in here, and for the makeup on this side. I bought this bag, I think like 2 or 3 years ago. I bought it from Amazon, but I'm sure you can find something like this like pretty much anywhere. This is really not special, it's just when I bought it I really needed a makeup bag. So I don't know if you are curious about the brushes that I brought, but I tend to not bring a lot of brushes with me. One, because I don't wear a lot of makeup whenever I'm on vacation, especially this time around, because I've been to a place like close to the beach, and I was going to the beach every day, and I was you know, getting tan in the morning, and so in the night I was like having this slight sunburn. I'm saying slight because I wear SPF, so I really didn't like, it wasn't sunburned, but you know, I had some color in the night, so I didn't really want to cover it up with makeup. I liked the way it looked. So yeah, this is the first reason. And the second reason why I don't usually bring a lot of brushes with me is because you need to wash brushes, and I'm on vacation. I don't want to waste my precious vacation time cleaning brushes. So I brought basically only 3 face brushes. This one from Real Techniques, which is the small angled brush. It's called angle highlighter brush. I actually use this to set my concealer. This one from the Aquamarine set from Nabla for my foundation, and this one is from Zoeva, and it's the blush brush. And then I brought just 5 eye brushes, like very typical eye brushes, like 2 blending ones, 1 for applying eyeshadows all over my lid, 1 for eyeliner. This one I use it for pretty much anything, maybe even just to blend out the eyeshadow on my crease. And then this one, which is the smallest one from the for the lower lash line. And that's it for brushes. And oops, I dropped one. And then I brought my sponge. This is my Real Techniques sponge, and I bought it in the set that included this plastic thing to that it's useful to bring with you whenever you travel, because it doesn't get dirty on the inside the makeup bag. I'm getting a little bit closer. I feel like I was a bit too far away. So for base products, let's start with base. I brought 1 foundation, which, to be honest, I wasn't even sure if I wanted to bring one, and in fact I only used this once because I was going to the beach every day, so I was getting tan, which means that this shade wasn't suiting me at the end of my vacation anymore. So yeah, I used it only once, one of the first days that I was there. This, by the way, is the Mesauda The Skin foundation. Mesauda is an Italian brand, but it's sold everywhere in the world. Not that this shade is my exact shade anyway, even when I'm not tan. It's actually a tiny bit darker, but still it was too light when I was already tanned. So it's kind of in the middle. It's a weird shade, but it's the lightest one that they had. For concealer, I brought 2 of the same range. This is the concealer from Astra. This is another Italian brand, and it's the fluid concealer from the Pure Beauty line. The only reason why I brought this one is because I have 2 shades of this one that is my shade but even a little bit too light, and one that is clearly darker than me. So I was mixing the 2 and getting my perfect shade, especially for, again, when I was more tan. For powder, I brought the Charlotte Tilbury Mini Airbrush Flawless, I don't know how to call it anymore. As you can see, I hit pan on it, which is very exciting. But yeah, this is the powder that I bring with me every time I travel, because it's very small, it's compact, it's very light, it's not heavy at all, like the packaging is very light. So yeah, perfect. For brows, as you probably already know, because I mentioned in other videos, I'm not very picky with eyebrows. I tend to buy like the cheapest eyebrow pencil that I find on the market, and that's fine. Like the only thing that I really look for in an an eyebrow pencil is that it needs to be very, very tiny. Like the mine needs to be so small, very small. This is the Geisha brows from Astra, again the same Italian brand of the concealer that I just showed you. And then for eyebrow gel, my usual NYX The Brow Glue, which is about to finish actually. For bronzer, I was not wearing that much of a bronzer. I think I didn't even wear once, or maybe just once. Sorry, I opened it. I brought the Maybelline City Bronzer in the shade Medium Cool 200. Mine broke, the packaging broke, so here's how it looks like. I like this bronzer. I mentioned this in other videos. It's not my favorite though, so whenever I travel, I bring it with me because I'm trying to finish it up as quickly as possible. But I have to consider throwing this away, because this is actually very old. I think it has, I'm too ashamed to say how many years I think this bronzer has. I was still living in Ireland. And you don't know, obviously, when I left Ireland, and I'm not gonna tell you because you would realize how old this bronzer is, and I'm ashamed of it. So yeah, don't mind that. So yeah, I'm considering it throwing it away, although I hate doing that. I hate not finishing products, and I hate having to throw them before I have the chance to finish them because they are expired. I hate doing that, I swear. For blush, I brought two options. The first one is the same blush actually that I think I brought with me last year, that was in my Becca makeup bag. This is from Becca. It's called Flowerchild. As you know already, probably, Becca is not in business anymore. This brand doesn't exist. But I love their blushes, and I still use this one. Flowerchild is a beautiful like rosy peach with a little bit of a golden sheen. It's very slight of a sheen, but it's a luminous blush, so whenever I wear this, I don't feel the need of wearing a highlighter. So whenever I travel, I bring this with me because it's convenient. It's 2-in-1 basically. And for cream blush, I brought with me this Milk makeup stick in the shade Werk. I think Milk makeup doesn't do the stick bronzers and blushes in this format anymore. I think they only do the minis now, and they charge you, like for the minis now, they charge you as much as they used to charge you for this that has, like, I don't know, 3 times the product. I don't even know, which is a shame. But this Werk shade, I'm gonna show you the swatch right here. It's become basically my favorite cream eyeshadow for whenever I am tan, because this shade is the exact same shade as my tan. So I like, whenever I was, you know, getting some sun in the morning and wanting to wear some makeup in the night, I was wearing this on top of my already tanned skin, and it was emphasizing the rosiness. It was beautiful, and I love the formula. These products from Milk makeup are so underrated. I don't hear anyone talking about them, but again, this is an amazing blush. It wears fairly well. It's not like super long lasting, obviously, but it wears quite well. I brought my eyeshadow primer, of course, and then for eyeshadow I have powder eyeshadows and more cream eyeshadows. I brought with me the champagne shade from the Charlotte Tilbury, how are you called? Eyes to Mesmerize? Yes, Eyes to Mesmerize. I love this shade, but I hate this formula because it creases very badly, so I always need to top it up with some powder eyeshadow. And then I brought with me this stick eyeshadow from Kiko in the shade, I think 06. Yes, 06. I love this product from Kiko. This is so underrated as well. I don't know why nobody talks about the Kiko eyeshadow sticks. This is the shade right here. I don't know, yeah, you can see it's a beautiful taupe, mid-tone taupe. It's not super light. This is part of their regular line. It's not a limited edition product, so it's available always, and it's amazing. They have amazing lasting power. They're super cheap because they are like 80 euros maybe. I don't know if they raised the prices as well, but amazing. For powder eyeshadow, I basically depotted some eyeshadows and put them in this Makeup Forever mini magnetic palette. I don't know if Makeup Forever is still selling these small magnetic palettes, but I always bring them with me whenever I travel. It fits 6 eyeshadows in total. There's a little bit of space left in here, but it doesn't fit another eyeshadow, but it's fine, I don't mind it. So I brought with me 2 matte shades. These eyeshadows are from a professional makeup brand which is called Mud, M-U-D. It's the brand of the makeup school that I went in 2019. So I don't know if you can purchase their products from their online shop. You probably can, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they're just two simple matte eyeshadows, like a taupe shade and a black. Then this one right here is a Tombac from Glamshop. I'm gonna give you swatches of all of them, not of the matte shades, because I mean it's pretty useless. They're just matte. This is Tombac from Glamshop. It's a beautiful taupe shades that has also some green and blue reflex. It's probably not visible from the camera, but it does. Then this other eyeshadow, this is also from Glamshop, and this is called Not Orzech. I don't know if this is still available or this was maybe a limited edition, like one of those liquidation shades that they sometimes sell. I bought it last year, that's why I'm not sure. And it's this shade right here. As you can see, it's a little bit more light than Tombac, and it's also way more cool tone. It's a taupey shade, but it's very luminous and beautiful even worn alone. Although I prefer Tombac to be worn alone. This one I prefer it topped like on top of something else, like maybe something that is a little bit more dark. And then I feel like this genius idea of depotting two eyeshadows from the single line of eyeshadows from Sephora collection. This is the first one, which is, it's actually not written here. Let me wait. I think it's Choc Choco or Choco Access. It's one of these two. I'm gonna leave it written down in the description box because I'm not 100% sure. No, I think this is Choc. This, if you're familiar with the Sephora collection single eyeshadows, this is one of those that have a little bit more of a creamy formula. They don't last a long time, but they work like on top of primers or cream eyeshadows. And this is a beautiful, little bit more of a warm toned brown. This is also super beautiful, worn alone as a single like one and done eyeshadow. And this one, which is my favorite from the line of single eyeshadows from Sephora collection, which is called Twinkle. This has a little bit more of a harder pressed formula, so you will see that it's not super pigmented, but I love this shade paired with the Eyes to Mesmerize in the shade Champagne from Charlotte Tilbury. Paired together, like the champagne shade and this on top, gives the most beautiful, like ethereal eye effect, like something that is light and shiny but not super glittery, just a little bit more neutral and natural. And here's the swatch. As you can see, very light, not very glittery. There are some glitters in here, but it's not super glittery. Again, it's a little bit more of a harder pressed formula, so it doesn't release a lot of pigment, like for example this shade right here, Choc. But again, whenever you pair it with something underneath that has the same tone, like this one, it gives you a beautiful effect. And this was it for my powder eyeshadows. Then I have my eyelash curler and I have two mascaras. I brought with me the Size Up mascara from Sephora collection. This is the mini version and this is the waterproof version. I needed a waterproof mascara and I was in Sephora one day and I just grabbed this. I'll show you the wand. This is not my favorite mascara, but it's pretty volumizing and I don't actually mind the wand. It's not bad at all. It reminds me a little bit of the one from the Better Than Sex mascara. It's not the same, but it's very similar. And then the other mascara that I brought with me is the one that I showed you in my most recent video, which is the Yes Style haul. This is the Isehan Heroine Make mascara in the black version. I was testing this out when I was on vacation. This is the wand, by the way, it's a curved wand, and I have to say this is a fine mascara. It's not my favorite at all because it gives you a very natural effect. I don't know why I purchased this. I was convinced that this was one of the best like volumizing mascaras from J Beauty. No, this is actually the opposite. It's very natural, which is nice for a more natural look. The only thing is that I wear mascara and for the look to be dramatic. If I want a natural look, I wouldn't wear mascara. That's it. But again, it's a look. It's not bad, and for every day it wasn't terrible. Also because this doesn't smudge a lot. It's actually it's not waterproof, but it holds up pretty well. I brought two eyeliners with me that I never use, to be honest. The Anastasia liquid liner. This is the black one. I think they have just one. I'm not sure. And this is new. This is from NYX. It's from the Vivid Brights collection, and it's this very like bubblegum pink shade. I have a sharpener, obviously, and I'm running out of breath. I have 3 lip pencil, 2 more neutral ones, and 1 red. The red one is the RubyWoo from MAC because I brought the lipstick, and then natural ones are, one is from Colourpop and it's in the shade BFF. I'm gonna show you the swatch in a minute, and the other one is Iconic Nude from Charlotte Tilbury. But this is Iconic Nude, sorry, and this is BFF. They are my perfect like everyday lip liners. I use them every day, like depending on if I want something that is a touch more deep, I will go for Iconic Nude, or something that is a little bit more light and natural, I will go for BFF from Colourpop. Love both of these formulas, amazing lip liners. And I have 3 more natural options and 2 more colorful ones. As I was saying before, I have RubyWoo from MAC. I always have to have a red lip option whenever I travel, and I also brought the Romand Juicy Lasting tint in the shade 07. This is a liquid lip stain, very similar with to the Rare Beauty lip oils. And then I have this lipstick from MAC, which is called Thanks It's MAC. I feel like I'm rushing. I don't know why. Like, I'm sorry. I just realized that I was rushing, like talking. But yeah, this is a beautiful nude shade. Like, my lips were better shade. I only wish it didn't have glitters, because this is I think it's a luster. It's a luster glass formula, so it has a little bit of glitter. It's not too intense, but there are. I wish it didn't, because apart from that, this is basically my, well, you can't tell now because I'm wearing lipstick, but this is my favorite, like my lips but better shade. It's beautiful, a little bit more on the cool side, the cool spectrum, but not too cool. And then I have this one from Mulak, which is a lip treatment. It's in the shade number 3, Pink Chocolate. This is basically tinted lip balm. Has an amazing sweet, like sugar, burnt sugar smell. It's so good. And yeah, it's what I was mentioning before. It's just tinted lip balm, lip treatment, I have to say. Oh, it's called, sorry, I didn't mention it. It's called Lip Toy. Again, it's from Mulak, another Italian indie brand. Amazing formula. I have 3 of these. I love all of them. I wish they had more shades though. They have 4 in total. But yeah, they are amazing. And then I brought with me the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump in the shade White Peach. This is a product that it smells really nice, like very balsamic. This product went viral last year and I bought it last year, but I bought it towards the end of summer. So when I was still testing it out and trying it, the weather was getting a little bit more cold, and this has, if you have never tried this, this has a very cooling effect. So when I was wearing it, like those days that it was getting a little bit colder, my lips were getting like frozen. Like I swear they used to hurt me because they were basically frozen. But I figured since I was going to a very warm place and going, you know, to the beach and getting a lot of sun, this would act amazingly and give me amazing indeed gave me amazing like cooling effect, especially those like very hot summer days. We went to a birthday lunch one of the days that we were there, and it was like one of the hottest day like ever. Very humid, very hot. I feel like it was like 37 degrees at least, I swear. And again, very humid, and I was wearing this one and the cooling effect was so soothing for me. And it doesn't do much because it goes to this area only, but it's something. And that is it for my makeup bag. I'm again very sorry if I rushed through it a little bit, but I didn't want to waste a lot of time. I just wanted to show you the things that I brought with me. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some inspiration. And yeah, let me know what you want to see. I am actually in the process of filming my review and 3 looks of my no, how is it called? I Need a Nude palette. I was thinking about the one from last year, which was called my perfect palette. How was it called? I don't even remember. But yeah, from Natasha Denona, the I Need a Nude palette. This is the second look, so spoiler. But yeah, apart from that, I am looking for ideas of videos to film. I am officially back. I'm not traveling, well, at least until the beginning of October again. So yeah, I have a little bit more of an entire month to dedicate to YouTube. I cannot wait to film more, but yeah, if there's something specific that you would like to see, let me know. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao!